Hey kids, it's June 23rd, Tuesday. Tonight I'm actually sleeping in one of your beds because one of you wanted to sleep with your mummy, and that's perfectly okay. We love moments like that. Today, I want to talk about a quote that came back to me while we were having dinner. It's from the book The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho, one of my favorite writers. The quote goes something like this: "It's not what enters a person's mouth that's evil. It's what comes out of it." The first time you hear it, it sounds like it's talking about food, or religion, or rules. But I think it's really talking about something much deeper: character. Because what comes out of our mouths reveals what's happening inside us. Our words reveal our anger, our jealousy, our insecurity, our pride. But they also reveal our kindness, our courage, our patience, our love. That's why I think we should be careful with our words. Not careful because we're afraid to tell the truth, and not careful because we want everyone to like us, but careful because words carry weight. Once something leaves your mouth, you can apologize, you can explain, you can try to repair the damage, but you can never make it as though it was never said. I know that from my own life. There have been times when I spoke too quickly, times when I was tired, frustrated, defensive, or simply impatient. Instead of pausing, I allowed my emotions to speak for me. And those usually weren't my best words. They didn't come from wisdom. They came from fear, from ego, from anger. And even when the words themselves were true, the way I delivered them wasn't. Sometimes you can tell the truth, but say it so harshly that it no longer serves the truth. One thing we've talked about before is that we can't control many things. We can't control what people say to us. We can't control whether life is fair. We can't control what others think, but we can work on what comes out of us, our response, our words, our tone. Sometimes, our silence. That's where our real character shows itself. Anyone can speak kindly when life is easy, but who are you when you're exhausted, when you're embarrassed, when you're hurt, when you're angry? That's when character becomes visible. Before speaking, I think it's worth asking a few questions. Is what I'm about to say true? Is it necessary? Is it coming from love or from ego? Will I be proud of these words tomorrow? Sometimes you'll still need to have difficult conversations. Please don't avoid them. This isn't about becoming passive. It's about learning to speak honestly, with discipline. Tell the truth. But don't use the truth as a weapon. Defend yourselves when you need to, but don't become the kind of person you're defending yourselves against. And remember, sometimes the strongest thing you can say is nothing. Silence isn't weakness. Sometimes silence is wisdom. It gives your emotions time to settle so that your character, not your impulse, gets to speak. One thing we've already discussed is the idea of being impeccable with your words, one of the agreements from the 4 agreements. I think today's talk fits perfectly with that idea. Speak with integrity. Don't gossip. Don't use words to hurt. Don't lie just because the truth is inconvenient. And don't use honesty as an excuse to be cruel. Truth spoken with kindness builds trust. Truth spoken as a weapon destroys it. So if I had to summarize today's message in one sentence, it would be this: what enters your body doesn't define your character. What leaves your mouth often does. Choose your words carefully, because they're more than sounds. They're little pieces of the person you're becoming. And don't ever forget, I love you both very, very much.